Hi everyone, Craig Raymond from Intel, client technologist. I'm here to talk to you about some amazing new technologies that we have here at our New York session for our commercial launch here for All Pro Intel Pro Day. And here we're going to show you off a new capability that we have. It's called Device IQ. So Device IQ really is able to go ahead and take a look at the performance of your system. And as you can see here, we're in our IT center. So it's something where I can view all of the individual employees and their systems that we have from around the piece. And this is a small little agent that runs right down here and is collecting constant data to make sure that our computers are performing well. It's great. So in this case, we're actually running a pretty intense workload, as you're able to see here. So this is our GL aquarium, and we're putting a big heavy workload on this piece. So just to simulate what we would kind of go through a normal day. But now let's go ahead and add something. And you can see over in the graph that we have here on the left-hand side, this is a plotter that's basically catching the responsiveness performance index. And so it looks at a lot of things like the telemetry data that we're looking at, as well as responsiveness for mice and other applications and how they come online with those processes. And we're pretty good. We're above this threshold. This threshold is defined by IT. So if I was able to actually add another workload here in the background, so we'll start an annoying background task. That could be anything that we kick off on one of our IT builds here. And as soon as we have this defined line, as soon as we sink below that piece, once our workload really takes off here, you're actually going to see it affect the workload and give us an alert of, wow, our PC is running a little bit slower due to high CPU utilization. Okay, well this actually gives me the real data for the problem that I'm seeing that's affecting that performance. And so as a user, if I'm given the access, I can go ahead and kill that process directly here from this notification. That makes it really easy for me. Now, do we want to disable our enterprise security? Probably not a good idea. So IT sets a lot of those capabilities as far as what can be turned off or if the user even gets this notice. But that's the powerful part, is that this data goes directly back to your NOC, to your CISO office, so you can go ahead and tune then and really see how real world software loads are affecting your individual systems that you have for your workforce. And then you can make action upon it. And a lot of our customers are already looking at it to, how do I tune my IT builds, the things that drain my battery life, this legacy software that really impacts my performance on these new pieces. And with that data, then I can act on it, whether it's something that we want to optimize or really even take out of our recipe so that we can really have some great performance in all these other cases. So as soon as we have you'll pop back up over our line here when we go ahead and finish all of our annoying background tasks, and then we'll be back up and ready to go. Stop those right here, and you can see this will actually start raising up as we pop up the interaction. That little dot there is when we took it. And then let's raise up to the top. Yay! So just like that, you're able to, and the real power here is all of this information. So all of that telemetry data that we're getting about the performance is amazing. And in the same way, we're using our BLDT or our battery life diagnostic tool to take a look at predictive failures that you have for battery life over time to see, is your hardware giving up the ghost, or is it something that we're running on our IT builds that really is impacting the battery life that we should be getting out of our systems, especially all these new amazing AI PCs that we've been building with that all-day battery life. We want to keep it. So in that case, it really gives us all of these telemetry insights on really how we can real-world affect our user workforce.